Hey folks, Dave here, back in Studio B on another rainy Tuesday night and muggy Tuesday night here. We had a massive storm come rolling through here a few minutes ago, and yeah, we went outside to check something on the car, and a big black cloud was coming in. I looked off in the distance at all these lightning bolts. I'm like, yeah, we better get back inside. We've had some really nasty storms. So again, no work tonight. The rink is messed up, so I've kind of been out of work a month now. Lovely. But it does give me a chance to play some new games. And one of the new games tonight we're going to take a look at is Inside the Cup Golf. It is by Inside Sports Games. And I'm starting to warm up. Hey, Ref, how's it going? Nice to see you here. I'm starting to warm up a bit to these inside sports games. You know, I have the hockey, as you know, inside the crease. And that took me a long time to finally get that game and play it. But I do like it now. And so I figured I'd try the golf. Yeah, I'll probably try them all at some point there. I think I tried the football game and had some success with it. But the golf game is pretty fun. And so let me get right down here and show you what's happening here as we get on to, well, it's not ringside. What would it be? Course side? So let's get down to the course here. And I'm going to try to make this as big as possible so you can see what's on the screen here because it doesn't fill up your whole screen. And actually what I did here is I had set up Excel. I have my cheat notes on the side. Maybe I'll show you that in the next video so I can see what's going on. But I tried to make the game as big as possible so you can see what's happening. So there's a couple things you can do. I'm going to just run through some gameplay here, then maybe in another video I'll go over all the different options in the game. This does a pretty good job of simulating the cards and dice game, as does a lot of the inside sports games. So a couple things you can do. We can do a new round. We can load around. We can go to a new tournament. And with the new tournament, you can do quick play or manual. So let me show you what the quick play is. So the quick play comes up. I have the 2006 season, so we'll go to Pebble Beach, and we'll play round one. And this kind of just simulates the round. Yeah. So, and there's really not much else you can do with this. Hey, New Jersey Tabletop. So we'll play round two, and then round three, and round four. And you can see Tiger Woods is our winner. Phil Mickelson was in the lead for a while, but he fell back. So Tiger, minus 25, wins the Pebble Beach here. So that's the quick play thing there. I really wish it would allow you to play the quick play, save it after 3 rounds, and then play round 4. So I could save the tournament statistics, but you know, at this point, why bother? So I guess if you wanted to really quick play a game, you could do it like that. So that's the tournament mode quick play. Again, there's a manual mode here, which I played around a little bit with, and what I think it does is it brings up 3 golfers at a time, and it gives you the option of playing as 1, 2, 3, or none of the golfers. So you can actually just, if there's some guys you don't want to play, you just sim, and it sims the round for them, and it goes right down the list like that. It takes a little bit longer to play it that way, but again, at some point you can stop it and play as any player you wanted to. The new round there, we'll do that in 1 second. View. You do have some different things to look at, statistics, golf guide. Now, I haven't played any games, so there's going to be nothing to look at here in my rankings. The help, this is kind of neat. So what I like about this, the View PC Player Aid, this is really important right here. So when you're playing the game here, click on that, and that'll open up a browser, and it'll show you some of the rules of how to play the PC. So it does, you do a little bit different than the cards and dice game. There's a couple things you got to click on differently. So this really kind of helps out. They did the same with the hockey game too, where it's like, hey, here's the cards and dice rules, but there's a little bit different when you're playing computer that you got some things you got to know. And then obviously the full inside the crease golf game rules are right here. I actually printed them out. I got them in full color here, so I have them as a reference. There's actually a really nice reference chart at the very back that kind of shows you the drive, the layup, the approach, and the putting. And it kind of shows you like what you roll and what to look for here. So it really does a decent job of spelling things out. But anyway, let's go to a new round. I'm just going to play something here. Again, I only got a couple of courses. So I'm going to go to my 2016 men. And I like playing the obscure guys. So let me see. Oh, Mike Weir was pretty good, right? He was the Canadian guy. So I'm going to take Mike Weir. And who else do we got here? Anybody else here? Ron. What's up there, Ron? Yeah, I'm on. Does everything look all right? Okay. Okay. I didn't know if something was up. All right, thanks. I'll catch you in a bit. I didn't know if I was something was wrong with the stream. Sometimes he'll call me and say, "Hey, the stream's messed up." So sorry about that. All right, so we're back. All right, so getting back to the game here. So let me see. Who else can I pick here? I always want to go with Tiger Woods. How about Sergio Garcia? Okay, so Mike Weir and Sergio Garcia. Now, you can have the computer control one or both, which is kind of neat because if you wanted just to play as one or the other, the computer would play the other one, and you don't even see the shots. Okay, so you'd play your guy, and then it would just show you what was going on with the other guy. But I'll play them both right here. We're going to do a random pin placement. I'll keep sound on, but if you're watching in the chat, let me know how bad it. I hate using the sound in this game. I really do because these games get kind of obnoxious. But I'll leave the sound on. And if it's really bad, then just say something in the chat and we'll clear it up because I can't really monitor the sound. All right, so I'm gonna go to the tee. So I gotta go. We're gonna go Pebble Beach. So I got the 2006 season. I got my two golfers. I could actually random select guys if I wanted to, but I'm fine with these two guys here. And we're going to go to Pebble Beach. Now we're going to go to the tee. All righty. So this is what you got here. Now, at first glance, it looks like a disaster, but let me kind of explain what's going on. Oh, and the player guy. I just put in the photos tonight, by the way, so it's kind of cool. Somebody did all the photos of the golfers, so I got the photos here. So let me explain what's going on, and this is what I love when I watch a video. I really like it when somebody explains to me what I'm looking at because it will make a lot of sense once somebody explains it to you. All right, so on the left side here, this is basically the player card or the part of the player card that you're going to be needing for the drive. So there's 5 zones, A through F. Obviously, rolling a 20 will get you the best results. Usually in the game, the high rolls are the best. You can aim it left or right if you want to. I usually leave it alone, and you got a couple different strategies here as well. So if you want to hit a normal one, that's fine. You can safe. It'll back it down a level, but it gets more accurate. So there's a couple of different strategies here you can use in the game. Down below here is where we're going to roll our dice. Then we have, again, Mike Weir. He's 0 strokes in his hole. His score is even because we're just starting up. And here's our leaderboard down here. There's also a scorecard here that we can look at from time to time to show you what's going on here as well. So all the usual suspects are here for the golf game. All right. Now over here on the right, this is the hole. Okay. Now way to the right is the picture of the hole, but right here, this kind of grid-looking thing, this is going to be where we're going to be playing. Now the first part, since it's a par 4, this is going to be we're going to hit the ball here in the first section here. And again, you get the fairway right down the middle. So if you can get a mid shot over here on the left-hand side where it says left, middle, right, if you can get middle, you'll be in the middle and you should be looking good. There's a small chance for rough here as you get further down the line. But this is where your best shot's going to be in the middle. If you drift left, now you got possible sand over here. See the bunkers over here? So you have a possibility of getting into the sand or the rough or even the trees. And in worst case, you could even go out of bounds. So, and then on the right side, you get some rough and some trees over here as well. So what will happen is we're going to hit the ball, and we're going to see if we're middle, left, or right. If we go left or right, actually, as we get up here too, we're going to look at the 0 through 9 roll to see where we actually end up. So again, over here on the left, you got trees 0 to 5, sand 6 to 9, things like that. So let's roll the dice. And he's going to go a long iron off the tee. You can't really control your clubs. This is a very casual game. It's not going to be nearly as in-depth as some of the other golf games you play. But one reason why I do like it is because it is kind of a casual game. And I can just kind of kick back and not have to play a lot of strategy here. So let's roll the dice. And again, you can't roll your own dice in this game. I tried to play this with my own dice. And there's some things you can do without dice, but sometimes when you roll the dice and click, it selects it for you and you're done. So you can't really roll your own dice in this game. It would be nice, but you can't. All right, so let's see what we got. So what we have here, and I like if you mouse over, it tells you what it is. So this is the distance roll. This is a 20-sided die distance roll. Over here is a 20-sided die accuracy roll. Down below, we have 10-sided dice, okay? We don't use this here. This will determine where the ball's going to go. okay? The fine-tune roll and then the range roll. So we'll get to that in 1 second. So first off, we start with a 6, which is not very good. Okay, we wanted a nice long drive, and instead we're in D. So we could have gone all the way to A. Now A is all the way up over here, so that's the best drive, 255 or whatever it is. But Mike Weir hit a 6, and so he's a D. Now the 14 is between 3 and 17, so we got it in the middle. So if I'm correct, and again, I'm just starting out with this game, if I'm correct, he's going to end up right here around the D middle part. So I'm going to go 6, 14, and I'm going to hit this right here, and bam. And it says he hit a 219. He's in the D level in the middle with a fairway, and he's going to be hitting a medium iron, and he's going to be subtracting 1 from his next shot. Okay, so that's where he is. So he is in the middle, and there we go. And there's a few other things, too. On the tee on the long iron, long iron, you got an accuracy roll, 1, 2, 19 to 20 are considered in the midsection as well. So there's a few little things that it pops up down here to kind of help you as well. But we're in the middle regardless, so we're good to go. So now I'm going to hit next, and that's going to call up Sergio Garcia. Now you can see that Mike Weir has hit 1 shot, and he's in the D middle fairway. So he's in the D middle fairway right here. So now Sergio Garcia comes up, and now a 20 will put him in A as well. We're going to just go straight. We're not going to use any other strategy. We're just going to hit the long iron, and we're going to go straight. So here we go. Boom, on 11. So that's a lot better than a 6. So we're going to go to 11 now. So 11, he's in the C range. And with a 15, he just hugged the middle, but he is in the middle. So he should end up here in the C in the middle. But we have to check now if he's going to end up in the rough or the fairway. And a 1 to 9 will put him in the fairway. All right, so... And I think on the irons here, I'm still learning if it's going to be the black dice or the yellow dice on the shot there. That's one thing I'm still trying to figure out, which die it would be for here. Because sometimes you use one, sometimes you use the other. So, again, this is a first look video. But I do know that off the drive here, so we got 11 and 15. So we're going to go 11 and 15. So he's in the middle as well. So hit it C, fairway in the middle. And he's going to be safe. Now, see how it lit up black, so it shows you where he is. So he's there. So he's hit at 243, so he's right around here. All right, so now we go next. So now we're going to go back to Mike Weir, who's away. Now he's back in the D. And, again, both these guys are in the fairway. So now we got the approach shot. So now he's going to be a -1. So I think that's a -1 from your black die, I believe, because he's far away. So we could go for the pin, which is kind of an aggressive move. It goes for the middle of the green, which is less aggressive. And that kind of, again, that's your gamble and your safe type of deal. And that, it's really, it's not a lot of gambling and not a lot of safe play in this game, to be fair. Because what it is the yellow die would have to be or a black die would have to be 0 or 9. Okay? On a gamble, I think it's the... Yeah, I think they're both the black die. That would have to be 0 or a 9 to have any effect. So there's an 80% chance that going for the pin is really not going to help. So is what I'm getting at. All right, so anyway, let's hit this shot here. So we're going to hit a mid-iron. Again, I don't have a choice at a club, so they're going to hit a mid-iron. Again, it's a very casual type of game, and we're hitting it from right here. So we're just going to go no strategy, and now we're going to swing for the green. To get on the green, I need this die here, this 20-sided die, to be 8 or higher because my miss is going to be 7 or lower. So I want this 20-sided die to be 8 or higher. So that's going to be my key to getting on the green. So let's swing. No. So Mike Weir mishit it again. So he hit the 5, which is less than the 7. And now I look at the white dice, which is a 20. So I'm on the fringe. So I was close. Okay, there's off the green, there's around the green, and then there's fringe. So I'm on the fringe, which is really not terrible. So now we're going to go here on the fringe. And there it is, right? Result, he's on the fringe. Okay? And so now, let me see. So that was a 5 and a 20, and he's in a 9. So he is safely onto the fringe. Okay, so he's okay on his fringe shot. So he's right around here on the green here on the fringe. I'm just not showing up black because I think he's on the fringe of the green here. All right, so let's go next. So Mike Weir's on the fringe, and Sergio Garcia's here in the middle on C. And so now for him to get to the green, he needs to get a 7 or higher, but he's got a +1 on his approach. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a rough rating. So there's a couple other ratings here to come into play. So the proximity rating we're not going to come into play right now. And there's no other ratings here as well. So we're just going to, hopefully he gets a 7 or better here. And he gets the 7. He just barely made it. So he's on to the green. So the 7 beats this. So we're going to click on this because he beat it. And the 12 white die is right here, 16 to 20. So he's on to the green, 16 to 20 feet away, and it says that he's at 20 feet. So Sergio Garcia is on the green, safely on the green. I don't think we need to worry about these other dice here because he's on the green, and we just hit next. So now we're on the fringe, so it automatically brings up the chip rating. And so what, again, it does on here on the left-hand side, this is showing what you need to see on the golfer's card. So I think if I clicked on the golfer's name, this is his card, okay? And so you can see that I'm on the chip rating here on the right-hand side. That's all I really need is the chip rating. And here's his drive rating up here. Here's the other. So the card's broken up into different sections. So it's showing you on the card here what you need to see. So it's not showing you the whole card. It's just kind of saying, hey, this is all you need to see, which I'm fine with that because the other thing would confuse me. So he's on the fringe right now, and we're going to try to chip on. Now, we're rolling the 20-sided die and the 10-sided die. So if I roll the 20, that's 200, and then the black-sided die, let's say that was a 5, that was 205, okay? The highest is 209. If I get above 206, which is really difficult, I need a 20, and then a 7, 8, or 9, I will hole out. Okay, so that would be my best shot. Chances are I'm going to have a one-putt attempt or a one-putt. So anything above 114 and I one-putt and I'm done. And if I go lower here, then I'm in trouble. So, oh boy, 152. That's not bad. So I'm going to get the one-putt here. Alrighty, so I didn't hole out. 152 is not too bad, so it's above 114. I don't really need that dice right here, so I'm just going to go right here. And I should get the one putt from 8 feet away. So let's go next. And Sergio Garcia, he's on the green, and he is 20 feet away. So now we're going to try to putt 16 to 20. And again, black die here are the big keys right now. So if I can get 163 or higher, I will get the one putt. So let's see what I get. I get a 194, yeah. So from 20 feet away, he's going to drain this putt right here, and he'll pick up the bird. So there we go. And now, as you can see, with my fringe chip, it's going to be an automatic one putt. So I don't even need to roll the dice. It's already selected the one putt for me here from 8 feet away. So I just tap that in, and he'll get the 4. So that's how the first hole plays. Again, nothing too exciting, but I am enjoying it. So if I go to my scorecard, you can see that Mike Weir parred with a 4. It talks about the length of his drive, greens in regulation, and how many putts he's got here. And I'm not sure what scramble is. I'm not sure about that. All right, so let's go. So Sergio Garcia will tee off here at the par 5. Now, there's 3 sections here to the par 5. We have the first part where you do the drive, and then you have the chance you'll either lay up or you'll go for the green. And that's kind of some risk-reward stuff here. So let's just tee off here. Again, looking for a nice high number on the black. And we want to stay in the middle again with somewhere between 4 and 16 or 3 and 18. So let's tee it off. Oh, that's not very good. A 1. That's actually a duff off the tee. On a duff shot, we add 1 stroke. Oh, boy. So I got to go to my duff right here. So, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's an approach shot. So I don't think I can duff off the tee. No. But if a 1 is a duff shot on any approaching the green shot, not taken from the tee. Okay, so I'm okay. So I can't duff off the tee. That's good. But a 1 is very bad. All right, so I got a 1 and a 6. So I'm in the middle, but F. So I'm here. You can see I'm off the tee, but I didn't go very far. I went 250 here, and I'm in the middle. But I'm in the fairway, though. I'm in the fairway. And now, again, you see how the fairway here, there's no other checks. There's no other numbers. Like if I went left, there's a 0 to 9 rating. And if I went right, there's a 0 to 9 rating. And so I didn't have that because I'm in the fairway, so it's all safe and good here, as you can see. So I probably hit it right about here. It'd be nice if they could see the ball there. It really would be. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, so there's no other adjustments here. I'm just in the fairway. So let me go next. So now we're going to go Mike Weir, who is he is even today. He's on the tee. Again, it shows, I like how it does this. So Sergio Garcia, he's in F section on the fairway. So I'm going to see if I can get past him with my shot here off the tee. So here we go. So Mike Weir, so I need better than a 1 to get past him. And no, you can't enter the dice manually. I tried that. Although you can cheat a little bit. There's certain things that, like, I can click anywhere right now to get my result. Okay, I could roll the dice, ignore the dice, and click on any result. However, on my approach shot, if I miss it, if on my approach shot, if I hit the green, I am stuck with what was rolled on here. So there's a couple things you can roll the dice for, and there's some things that you absolutely can't, unfortunately, because I was going to try that myself. All right, so let's drive here. So Mike Weir's coming off the tee with the driver. Ooh, a 19. He smacked this one. Holy cow. So he's going to be in level B, and he's going to be in the middle with a 7. So if I go level B right here, 1 to 9, in level B, he's in the middle. So look at this right here. So we're going to go 19, 14 in the middle, and look at that. Yep, he's right here on the fairway. Now, if I rolled a 0 here, I'd be in the rough, but that's okay. I'm on the fairway. So what a booming shot by Mike Weir off the tee. So let's go next. So now, here's my choice right here. So do I go for the green or do I lay up? Well, I'm pretty far away here, way back over here in F. So I'm going to hit the layup. So I'm going to go layup and close. So I'm going to do my layup now. So over here now is my layup shot. So it's going to tell me, am I going to get here or not? So this is what I'm aiming for here. I'm not going for the green. I'm trying to lay up. And I need to get 7 or better to lay up, I believe is how it goes. So let's go here. So I got 11 and a 1. So on my layup here, oh, well, hang on a sec. Why did this? So I beat 11 and 1, so that would be here. Okay, yep. So I beat the layup. And, yep, there I am right here. So I'm in the fairway right here. Okay, so I did lay up with the 11, so I did a nice shot. I laid it up, and 1 to 5 is right here. Now, if I got a little closer, if this was better than 1, let's say this was a 6, I'd have a +1 on my next shot. And then, again, if I got a 20, I could go to the short iron, which, again, is a little bit more accuracy with that. So, Sergio is laid up, and he's right here. Again, so like I said, layup mid-4. So he's up, layup right here. So that's where I am. So now, because I'm in B, I don't even think I have to decide if I'm going for the green or not. I think it's automatic because I got a good drive right here. So I'm going to go to my long iron right now. And now, in order to get on the green, I need 10 or better. So I need a really decent roll. Otherwise, I'm going to be off to the side, which is fine. All right, so we're going to get a 14. Wow. Mike Weir with a terrific iron. So I'm going to beat this right here. So it's going to be on the green. A 15 should get me right here, 11 to 15 feet from the hole, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. So I beat this. And yes, wow, look at that. Second shot here on the par 5. I'm 15 feet from the hole. Yes, so there we go. So Mike Weir is on the green in 2. So that was a terrific, terrific shot. So now Sergio Garcia is still laying up from here. So he's going to take the middle iron. And he's going to try to get on the green. Now he only needs a 7 or better to get on the green. So here we go. 7 or better. And we're going to go for the pin here. Okay, now what that does, going for the pin, if I hit the green, I check the black die, which is the one right here, the one below here, the 10 die. If it's 1 to 8, then I will add that to this roll here, and I'll get even closer to the pin. Okay? If it's a 0 or a 9, then I miss the green. So there's my risk reward. I can go for the pin, and I can try to snuggle it up, but if I don't make it, then I'm gonna miss really bad. So I need to get a 7 or better. And I get a 12. Okay, good. So I get the 12. So now, if I'm correct here, so when I click on this, instead of going to 9, which would be this 10 right here, I'm going to add 8 to that. So that should get me up to here to the 19 because it's going to be a 17. So let me see if I click on that, if I'm correct. Okay, again, I'm still learning the game here. But so I'm going to click on this, and yes, okay. You see how it lit up? So that tells me that I'm adding this to this because I risked it going for the pin. So now I'm 6 to 10 feet away. Not too bad. Like I say, there's some enjoyment to be had in this game. There really is. All right, so let me go next. And so both gentlemen are on the green. Mike Weir is away, but he's putting now. I think he's putting for eagle right now because he's 15 feet away, and he's got the he's on in 2 as Philip Reynolds shows up. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you here. I'm playing a little bit of golf tonight. I just picked up Inside the Cup Golf, and I'm kind of showing off a couple of holes here and how the game plays here. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. Where's golf? Yeah, some teams are golfing. Some of the hockey teams are golfing. That's where we are right here. All right, so now, now I have choices to get aggressive and lag on a putt as well. So right now, if I get anything above a 13, okay, it's going to be a 2-putt. So from 15 feet away, I'm probably going to get a birdie here unless I really, really shank it, okay? If I roll a 1 and a 1 or something like that, or 1 and a 2, then I'm going to be really, really kind of screwed. If I get above a 154, I drain the 15-foot putt. If I get aggressive, what that does, if it results in a 2-putt, which it probably will, if I roll a 0 on the yellow die, then that turns into a 3-putt. But if I get a 9, it means I get the 1-putt. So I'm going to get aggressive, okay, and I'm going to roll the dice here, and hopefully I get this. So if the yellow die will be the key after all this is done. So here we go. So let's putt. Oh, man, I didn't need to do it. I didn't need to do it because I got the 208, so I got the 1-putt, but I got the 9 anyway. All right, so if it were to result in a 2-putt, if it results in a 1-putt or a 3-putt, there's no change. So the 208 is the second best roll in the game, and that's going to get me the 15-foot putt, and I sink it for the eagle. Yeah, nice job by Mike Weir getting the eagle on this one. So he's now at -2. So 10 feet away now is Sergio Garcia. He's going to try to putt this one here. Anything above a 10 will get him 2 putts. If he gets above 99, it's going to be a single putt. I'm going to go aggressive with him as well. And again, 0 on the yellow die is bad. 0 on the yellow die is bad if I get a 2-putt because that'll turn it into a 3-putt. So let's hit the putter here. Oh, a 208. So this wouldn't come into play. The 208 is, well, so from 10 feet away, boink, he sinks it as well. So good hole for both golfers. And we go to the next hole with a par 4, number 3 here at Pebble Beach. Let's take a look at our scorecard. And, yeah, so you can see how we're coming along here. And I like how it puts the pitches in there. I do like the pitches in the golf because they're a little bit more uniform. Some of the other games, the pitches are kind of scattered. All right, so this is a par 4. So let's get this one going here. And this is going to be Mike Weir teeing off. So he's going to go with a fairway wood, which is it looks like an iron, but hey, that's okay. There's a couple little things in the game that are a little weird. All right, so let's see if we can get something else going on in this game. All right, so let's just tee off here. And again, we're looking for the top die. This is the distance roll. And then the accuracy roll here is on the driving card. And again, if we click on Mike Weir, you can see now this error script here has something to do with this over here. That's what that has to do with the web link. It has nothing to do with the game, so don't freak out if you get that. So again, his drive is right here. That's what we're looking at on his card. It's over here. So that's the part of the golfer card that we are looking at right now. So let's hit the fairway wood. And he tees this one off here. So he gets an 11 and a 20. Uh-oh, and a 9, though. This could be a problem here. So let's see. So we got an 11 and a 20. Uh-oh, he's on to the right. Okay, so that's what that's telling me. So he's in C. He's off to the right in C. And that might be into the rough. Although wait a sec. Accuracy roll of 1 in 20. Oh, okay, good. So what this did here, this highlighted something to me. So see how it says teeing off with a fairway wood, an accuracy roll of 1 in 20 are considered in the midsection. So this 20 right here is the accuracy roll. We're teeing off with a fairway wood, and this, I'm glad this come up because I'm learning this right now myself. So what this means is a 1 or a 20. This is not going to the right with a 20 because we're teeing off with a fairway wood. So a 1 or a 20 is in the middle. So I'm glad this highlighted that. And this game does a good job. The Inside Sports game do a good job of kind of helping you out, pick up on the small details. So we're going to go 11, which is going to be C, and we're going in the middle because of this 20 is in the middle because this tells us so. So 11 right here. So he's going to go right down the middle of the fairway here because of the roll of 20. 20s are usually really good in this game. So anytime you get a 20, you're usually in some good luck. So 291 yards right down the middle. And he'll be hitting a short iron now to the green here on Pebble Beach, hole number 3, par 4. All right, Sergio Garcia comes up now, and he's hitting a fairway wood as well. And he's going to try to match the C level here, which is right in the middle between A and F. So let's see if Sergio Garcia, what he does. So he's got a 16. That's pretty good. And a 3. Oh, he's going to the left, though. So he drifted to the left. So he's got the 16. So he's B into the left. So B left, he's going to be into the rough over here. So we're going to go B to the left, and he's off to the rough. So he mishit that off to the side. So Sergio Garcia is a lot further on down the fairway, but he bounced into the rough over here. So he's like right over here somewhere is what it is. So let's go next now. So it's going to be Mike Weir, who's back here in the C level now, and he's got a short iron. He's got no benefits here. So he's got the 0 proximity rating and 0 rough rating. So he's got no adjustments. We're not in the rough anyway. So he's going to come up with a short iron right now. And again, it picks the card here. So if we clicked on Mike's Weir card, you see how it's got the fairway wood, the long iron, medium iron, short iron, pitching wedge. So that's what we're looking at here, but luckily it highlights what we're looking at here for the short iron. And again, you don't pick your club, the game picks it for you. So it's really, like I say, really kind of a casual game here. If you're looking for something more precise, this might not be for you, but if you're a casual guy and I'm enjoying playing this casual game, this is kind of works out for me. So we got a short iron right now. I need a 5 or better, which is very good to get onto the green. So let's see if we can hit this with my approach shot now. And again, it tells you that my lie is a fairway. The club is the short iron, and I don't have any adjustment on this right now. So let's just swing away. Mike Weir. And we're going to, we could go for the pin, actually, if we wanted to, because we're going to probably get above this right now. So we're going to go for the pin is what I'm going to do. Because the chances of me getting there are pretty good. As long as I don't roll something terrible. As long as I don't roll a 0 or a 9 here. So I'm going to go for the pin on the short iron. Here we go. All right, good. So I beat this right here. And the 20 is, look at that. I am 2 feet from the cup. Because I gambled here, I tacked this on here, and I didn't need to as I get the 20. So Mike Weir drops this 2 feet from the cup, and he's got a terrific chance here for a birdie here on number 3. Nice shot by Weir. So now Sergio Garcia, his lie is in the rough. He's got the short iron. There's an adjustment of +1 here. I think he's got a +1 adjustment here. So he's over here on the left-hand side, and he's going to try to get this onto the green as well. So Sergio Garcia, he's going to see, the other guy is 2 feet away. I don't think he can get any closer than that, but we'll try. We'll go for the pin because we're going to try to make up that distance. Oh, an 18. Yes, an 18. Now, if you notice this right here, see how it says the unadjusted D20 roll? So it was a 17, but on his card, he's got a +1 rough rating. So when he comes out of the rough, which he's in, he's got +1. So that adjusts to 18. So the game does that automatically, which is what I really like. The game will adjust this automatically for you. So we go to the 18. So we're going to beat that. And a 19, we should be within 5 feet as well. So let's just click this right here. And yes, we're 3 feet away coming out of the rough. And again, because we went for the pin, we would add the 5 here, which doesn't matter because that's the maximum 20. So yes, so he is on the green here. So both golfers are snug right up. So they're both within 5 feet for the putt. So Sergio Garcia will putt first. And they're both tied here with -2, it looks like. So his third shot will be a birdie attempt here. And let's see, so there's no chance of a 3-putt, I don't think. Yeah, so you're going to get a 2-putt or a 1-putt. So anything above 18, which is pretty good, he's going to tap this in from 3 feet. And yes, a 51 is good for a birdie. So Sergio Garcia's got the birdie now, and he goes to -3. So now, 2 feet away is Mike Weir. And again, if we looked at his putting thing here on his card, all right, so we get on to his putting here, and we see 6 to 10 and 5. So again, 5, we're looking at the 17 right here on the card, the 17. It does show you the extra thing at the bottom here, which you don't need. So, so we need a 17 or better. And yeah, so 126. Again, this is reading as 10s, and this is reading as 1. So it's 126, and boom, he taps in as well. And so both golfers birdie the par 4, number 3. So we go to our scorecard, and there we are right now. So it's this guy is -3 this way, and this guy's -3 this way. This guy got the eagle. So Mike Weir got the eagle. So after the par, he got the eagle. So we're all tied up here after 3 holes. And so, yeah, so I'll do one more hole. And again, if you got any questions, let me know. This is a first look at this game. I haven't run into a lot of the crazy stuff yet. I've been kind of hitting pretty much down the middle of the fairway here, so I haven't got into any sand or any water yet, but you can real easily in this game. And again, it's a pretty chill game. There's a couple little strategies you can use. But in fact, I'm going to use one right now. On this par 4, I'm going to go safe 1 level. Alrighty. So if I go safe, okay, that means I'm going to scale it back a level, but it's going to tighten things up as well. So let me just take a look at my drive. So if I go safe, I subtract 1 zone, and 1 and 20 get me into the middle. So I get a better chance. So I'm kind of squeezing the accuracy a little bit. Alrighty, so here we go. So I'm going to go safe, and let's see where this takes us. So this shows me where this goes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so accuracy off the tee with a long island. 1, 2, 19, and 20 considered in the middle section. So I didn't get a very good drive because I got 8, but I bring it back 1 because I went safe. So I subtract 1 level. So instead of D, I went F. But the 2 becomes the middle of the fairway here. So I hit it in the middle, so I'm safe. I avoided the water and I avoided the sand, but I didn't get a very long shot. So that's kind of how you would play safe. So let's go to the next guy here. And we're going to let him hit normal. So he's going to hit the long island. Well, I keep calling it Long Island. Long Iron, Dave. Long Iron. Boy, I got Long Island on my mind. Oh, it might be the new banner I just put up behind me over here tonight. I put the Islanders up there for the playoffs. my playoffs. All right, so let's go regular here. So, again, Mike Weir played it safe. He's in the midsection here at F, but he's safe. So let's go now. So this guy, Sergio Garcia, he's going to go 11. So he's in the C category, and he's going to be right down the middle in C. And he's going to be in the fairway because 3 to 9 is fairway. 0 to 2 would have been sand. So he's got the 9, so he's in the fairway. So, again, I go 11 and 13. Is in the middle, and boom. So he's down right in the middle of the fairway here in C, and he's good to go. So now, on the par 4, 331, he's going to take a mid-iron, but he's going to get a +1 here on the roll. See, it says mid-iron +1. So he'll get a +1 on his roll here to try to help him get on the green. So we need a an 8 or better, but we will add 1 to the black die, I'm pretty sure. So let's go for the pin. We're going to get a little greedy here. And again, that if this is a 0 or a 9, we're kind of screwed. But again, that's why you go for the pin. So we're going to go for the pin. Okay, so that's good. So we got a 13. So he is on the green. And a 17. Wow, I think he's gonna be within 5 feet of the green. And now again, you see how he has the +1 here on the mid iron? The +1 was added to the original roll of 12. So I like how they show you the original roll. So we get a 13 out of that. So he's gonna beat that. And because we went for the pin, we add 4 to 17, and that pushes it up here. And so he is 3 feet from the hole. So a nice shot by Mike Weir on the second shot here. On the par 4 hole number for us, he snugs it right up. And now let's go one more here. So it's going to be Mike Weir now. And he's going to go for the pin as well. He needs a 5 or better. And he gets the 9. So he's beats this right here. A 12 and a 4 should be 16. So he's probably going to be 6 to 10 feet away. And he is. Actually, he's going to call it 8 feet away. All right, so now we go to the putting part of it. And it's going to be Sergio is away. He has the 8 feet. And we need to get better than, we need 100 or better, and he sinks it. Otherwise, it's a 2-putt or even a 3-putt. And again, if we gamble, we get aggressive. We're looking for the yellow die. If it's a 0, we get too aggressive and we could possibly miss it. If it's a 9, then we sink it. So let's roll our dice here. So it's a 183. And so it's going to be a 1. So he sinks it from 8 feet, and that is good. And now from 3 feet away, we don't need to get aggressive at all on this one right here. We'll just play normal. And a 206, he's going to put that one in as well. And that is that. So that is a little bit of inside the cup. If we can look at our scorecard here, it tells you what's going on. They're both -4. This guy's got 4 birdies here. This guy's got a par, an eagle, and 2 birdies as it goes on. So that is a quick look here as I go back to Studio B. That's a little bit of inside the cup. I'm kind of liking it. I am. I'm kind of liking the inside the cup here. It's very relaxed. As you can see, there's not a lot to it. Although, you know, when you start shanking the ball and you start doing a few things, it can get a little crazy here. But for the most part, it's a fun little golf game, and I've been enjoying it here on the channel. I just picked it up last night. Because I do like the inside the crease hockey, so I wanted to go grab this right here. So anyway, yeah, so that's a kind of a first look at inside the crease golf. I'm still playing around with it. I'll probably have a second look, or maybe I'll even get some more gameplay going on. But yeah, for the most part, that's how it plays out, is something like that. Rolling the dice, looking at the dice, and figuring out where the shot goes and the whole bit. You have a little bit of play and a little bit of adjustment in the game. But for the most part, I can just sit back and play, and I don't have to worry about too much in the game. So, hey, anyway, I'm Dave. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and I hoped you like this thing here, the Inside the Cup golf. We'll talk to everybody later. Bye bye.